Hey there everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. On today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the long-awaited release of the final two tables on the Rare Pinball Pack for AtGames. That's right, Battletoads and Killer Instinct have finally been added to the Rare Pinball Pack that started with Sea of Thieves back in last December, and we're going to check them out right after this. Alright everyone, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and checking out today's video. If this happens to be your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscription button, click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video, give this one a thumbs up, and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So as I said, today we're going to be looking at Battletoads and Killer Instinct, the final two games part of the Rare Pinball Pack. Now, the Rare Pinball Pack was originally released way back in December of 2024, so about 7 months ago, and at that time the only table available was Sea of Thieves, with Battletoads and Killer Instinct set to come out at some time later on. Well, like I said, we've been sitting here for 7 months waiting, and they're finally here. So we're going to take a look at the two of them today so you guys can decide for yourself, was it worth the wait? So before we go ahead and check out some gameplay on these two new tables, I do want to mention that when this was first released back in December, AtGames did send me the code for the Rare Pinball Pack for review. I did do a video on Sea of Thieves when it first released back in December. You can feel free to check that one out if you haven't already. But, of course, thank you to AtGames for sending this out to me. Now these two tables are just available as part of that pack, so we're going to look at those as well. As usual with these videos, AtGames does not tell me what to say. They do not review them. Everything that you are about to hear is my own thoughts and opinions. So let's get in and let's get started.
All right, so the first of the tables we're going to look at is Battletoads. So let me just talk about this game a little bit, show off some gameplay, and then, of course, we'll get into Killer Instinct as well a little bit later on. Now, I really do like what Magic Pixel has done here. I do think that they've kept things simple. They haven't overcomplicated it like they do with so many of their tables. You've got just the two main flippers down at the bottom, no extra flippers anywhere else on the table. Always nice to see. No upper playfields, no lower playfields, just a straightforward pinball game. Now, that doesn't mean that there isn't stuff to do here. Obviously, you've got your ramp here that comes around. You've got another ramp here that comes around. You've got your outer lanes that do different things. You've got plenty of targets to hit. Hitting the mad targets here is going to add multipliers to your game. It's also going to be something you need to do during certain modes of the game. Hitting and spelling toads will drop down these targets here, opening up the space for these exhaust holes for you to lock 3 balls in for multi-ball. You'll also notice that there are these little rat figures on the table. During certain modes, during certain times playing the game, the rats will pop up and you've got to hit them like whack-a-mole, or I guess in this case, whack-a-rat. Again, whether it's for added points, whether it's for modes of the game, it's just really cool when those pop up and you've got to hit them. Now, you've also got 12 stages in the game. Each stage has its own boss battle that you have to do, which really, again, adds to the playability of the table. You've got your 3 Battletoads here, which I think look pretty good. Not too bad. Some of them, these guys just kind of sit there for the most part, although they do move a little bit. This guy feels like the most animated. He kind of punches and does stuff. When the ball comes around here, he'll try to whack at it, which is pretty cool. But overall, I do like the look of it. I think the playfield itself looks really cool. I think the graphics on it are fantastic looking. I think they did a really good job with it. The other thing I want to point out is the music. I think the music is amazing on this game. They did a really great job with just taking some of the Battletoads themes and just pumping them up with like a real rock sound to them. And of course, the call outs are a lot of fun too. You can hear the Battletoads do their call outs throughout the game. They've still got that 80s surfer dude voice to them, which is really cool. And if you're a fan of the old Battletoads games, it'll be very familiar to you. But I think that's enough about the playfield. Let me talk about the back glass and the DMD real quick, and then I'll get into some gameplay. So as I said, let's take a quick look at the back glass and the DMD before I get into some gameplay. A couple of things to point out here. First, I'll just talk about the back glass itself. I love the picture on the back glass. I think it looks really cool with that big Battletoads logo along the back and the, I guess, 3 of the Battletoads in the middle here. See, this is the problem with some of these tables. I feel they've done recently, I feel like they're designed more with the 4K in mind, where the DMD is separate from the back glass, because here you can see that the DMD is smack dab in the middle, covering up the Battletoads. You can really only kind of see 2 of the 3 of them here, which is a shame, because I feel like this is a really cool looking scene, and it just sucks that the DMD basically covers up the Battletoads pretty much altogether. Now on the 4K, I bet this looks fantastic. Hope you guys really like it on there. I like how the Battletoads lights up on it. But for us HD owners, it's just a shame that we're missing a lot of the picture. Now as for the DMD itself, this is the very straightforward, no frills DMDs that we're used to seeing from Magic Pixel. There's really nothing special about this one. You get your score throughout the game. You get your modes and different things that it tells you what you're supposed to do as you're playing. But there's no added animation or anything involving the Battletoads really on it, which is a shame. Now, I get it, because this game has been in development for several months, going back to probably well before Sea of Thieves even came out in December. That one had the simple DMD for us. So this one, Battletoads Killer Instinct, which I'll talk about more in a minute, follow suit. It's just a shame with all the added time that has gone into this, said somewhere around 7 months since Sea of Thieves came out, that they didn't go back and change the DMDs on this one to be more like some of their more recent releases, where they have some extra animation and different things going on. Kind of makes the DMD look a little bit more interactive, a little better than this. But for a game like Battletoads, it's just straightforward. It's fine. It is what it is. But now let's get into a little bit of gameplay on this one.
We're the Battletoads. Let's show these goons who's boss.
All right, so one of the things you're going to notice when you shoot the ball is that this is the kind that comes up and goes across the play field. So let's get going on that.
Furry, foul, and about to be flattened. Turbo tunnel loop. What a rush.
Some of the tunnels is always good for some good points. Oh, there's one of the rats. Got the rat.
Turbo tunnel loop. Full throttle.
Love the call outs on this. Oh, come on.
Battletoads rule.
Oh, good thing I got the kickback.
Insane, bro. Whoa, sewer scummalers. Time to mop up.
Is there another? Oh, there's another rat right there. Let's see. Got him.
Stage 1 complete. Boss Walker.
So stage 1. Now I got the Boss Walker battle. Gotta try to hit mad. Oh, ball safe. Thank goodness.
We're still in the fight.
Come on. Come on, don't. Oh, that was close. Nope.
Ball save's ready.
Oh, thank goodness I got the ball save again. Nope, lost it. Oh well. First ball down.
Time for ball save. Stay awesome, Battletoads.
All right, another rat. Let's get him. There we go. No! That was really dumb, but oh well. So hopefully you guys can hear the music going on. I do really like the music on this.
Hurry! Stage one complete. Boss Walker! Hit the flashing mad spot target.
One of them.
Boss Walker defeated.
All right. Oh, well, defeated the first stage, and then almost lost. Oh no!
Game over? Nah, just warming up.
All right. Well, there you go.
We'll be back.
Considering I got to get through 2 tables, I think that's enough gameplay. You get the idea. But that is Battletoads. So now we're going to take a look at Killer Instinct. Again, there are definitely some things that I like about this table. Certain things that I really don't like with this particular one. I do enjoy Battletoads more than this one, although I do think they've done some really cool things on this one. Again, the fact that it's just 2 flippers, no upper or lower play fields, just a simple layout, I think is really cool on this. You do have quite a few ramps on this. You've got these wireframe ramps all over the place on this, the outer lanes here. You've got the 2 fighters in the arena here that fight throughout the game. And one of the really interesting things about this is that you can pick your fighter at the beginning of the game. You get to pick between Kim Woo and Jago. So whichever one you pick, that's the one that you want to win. And there's some integration with the DMD. I'll talk about that in a minute. In the fight going on, you can see a bunch of the other characters represented throughout the table, whether it is these 3D characters here or whether it's just the play field itself. Now, a lot of people have mentioned that the playfield looks like it's something that was possibly AI generated. That could very well be true. It looks okay to me. I don't have any major complaints with it, but you can definitely tell that it's, possibly just an AI generated picture on it. Now, in terms of the game integration, I think they did a really cool job with this. If you're a fan of Killer Instinct, you're going to love all the combo shout-outs and things throughout the game. I think the music is pretty good on this one. Not quite as good as Battletoads, but still pretty good on it. Some things I don't like is I'm not a big fan of these little weapons on the side here. I think they just kind of feel like they're in the way a little bit when the ball's coming down in this area. You've also got not just the 2 slingshots here, but 2 slingshots on the side here, which are really unnecessary and really just add to the bounciness of the ball down in this area. You can really get into some gameplay where the ball bounces from slingshot to slingshot back and forth, and you're just a spectator at that point watching it move around. A lot of times possibly going to hit and drain down the outer lanes here, which is not great. I mean, I guess the nice thing is you've just got these outer lanes here are really your only ball drain. If they go down in here, you can get to your flippers, which is nice. And you do get kickbacks at certain times, which is also cool. There are these targets here that can unlock and you can get the ball down in here. I believe that's the lock for the multi-ball. I'm not 100% sure on this one. I haven't been able to do the multi-ball on this one yet. But again, overall, it's okay. It can be fun. I think the combo callouts and different things, the fighters fighting in the top is an interesting aspect to a pinball game. But let me show off the back glass a little bit. Let me talk about the DMD just a little bit, and then again, this is more gameplay. All right, so taking a look at the back glass and the DMD for Killer Instinct. I really like the look of this one as well. I think this one actually works better on the HD than the Battletoads one does, because you can see the Killer Instinct logo right in the middle. You can see the two fighters on the end there. Nothing really seems like it is missing with that DMD there from this one. Doesn't feel like it's really kind of covering anything up. So that's really cool. Again, just like I talked about, wow, one more time. 3, 2, 1. All right, so taking a look at the one more time. All right, so taking a quick look at the back glass and the DMD for Killer Instinct. I actually like this one a little bit better than Battletoads, only because at least with this one, the DMD doesn't feel like it's covering up half the picture. You can see the two fighters on the side. You can see the Killer Instinct logo in the middle, the flashing lights on the logo on the background. Very cool looking. I think they did a really good job with the back glass on this. Now, as for the DMD, just like I talked about with Battletoads, it is just their standard no frills DMD for the most part. Now, one of the things that they have integrated into this, which you can see along the top of it, is a fight meter for Kim Woo and for Jago. As you're playing, you pick your character and you fight each other throughout the game. And as you fight, your health meter here goes down. And of course, the object is that whichever fighter you pick, you need to deplete the health meter of the other one. Now, while that is a cool added feature to the DMD here for you to be looking at while you're playing to see how you're doing, I do think it's a missed opportunity that they could have added some really cool animation to the DMD of the two fighting. Yes, you've got the two fighters on the playfield punching and kicking each other, but it would have been really cool to actually integrate some even something that looks similar to the gameplay of the original Killer Instinct game into the DMD here, so that when you do certain modes or certain things and they're fighting each other, it pops up that video and shows the two going at it. I think that would have been really, really cool. Unfortunately, it's just a very simple, straightforward DMD, again, with the added feature of the fighters' health meters along the top.
Choose your fighter.
Okay, so at the beginning of the game, you get to choose between Kim Woo and Jago by hitting the flippers here. Kim Woo.
Jago.
So I will try as Jago, and we'll see how we do. This is another one shooting the ball, shoots it across the middle of the playfield, not up. But you really want to try to hit these targets, hit the ramps for your combos and your different fighting. Oh, to try to beat the other fighter.
Super combo. Combo.
You hear all those combo shout-outs, which really adds to the game for all of you KI fans out there, for sure. Oh, come on, stay in. You can see those slingshots. It just fires it all over the place. Not a big fan of that for this game. Yeah, I see those. Oh, good thing I got the ball save. Slingshot, slingshot, boom, boom. Oh, that was close. Oh, come on, stay. See if I can get some more combos going. Oh no, I just lost it. Oh well, not bad for a first ball on this game. At least for me.
Right kickback is on. Ready to fight.
Oh, come on. On, stay in.
On target.
There goes those slingshots again. Nope. Ooh, that was close. Oh, come on. I want to get some combos going.
Deliver the parry. Triple combo. Super combo.
There's the combos again.
Hyper combo.
See, if you can keep going around there, you can really rack up some good points.
Master combo. Awesome combo.
All those combos definitely adds up. Oh, come on. Ball save. Phew.
Ball save. The battle continues.
Stay in, stay in.
Medium kick. Feel the power. Impose the whip. Punch upgraded.
Yeah.
Now they pay.
This ball just bounces all over the place. Ugh.
On target.
Oh, that should have been a combo. Come on.
Punch upgraded. Deliver the parry. Triple combo.
Oh, almost. Oh, nope.
Ball save.
Luckily, I got that ball save again.
1 million. Triple combo.
I love those combo shoutouts. Oh, come on.
Impose your will.
Come on.
Ball save activated. Who's next? 1 million.
Oh, got the ball save again, luckily.
The fight continues.
Oh, come on. Can I get it up into the... Oh, there we go.
Ball 1 is locked.
So that's a ball lock right there. Oh, combo breaker.
1 million.
Oh, got the kickback. Phew.
Ball saved. You are invincible.
Yeah, if only that were true. Oh no! That's another one down. Now, I think every time you lose a ball, it resets the fight meter on the DMD, so you got to start over again.
Punch upgraded. Now they pay. Quick punch.
Oh, come on. Ball save, luckily.
Don't stop.
Oh, no. Oh, no. See, that's the problem with these slingshots. It just shot it right into there. There was literally nothing I could do about it, and that's the end of the game. But, honestly, not a bad score for me on this game.
So there you have it, guys. That's my look at Battletoads and Killer Instinct on the AtGames Legends HD pinball machine. Now, this is also available for the 4K pinball machine. Remember, if you did purchase this pack back when it was first released in December, when you got the Sea of Thieves game, this is an automatic update for you guys to add these two tables. There is no extra cost for this. You guys should have access to this as well. So of course, if you do, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of Battletoads and Killer Instinct? Now, if you've been waiting to purchase this pack because those two games were delayed and you didn't want to pay full price for one game, which I totally understand, well, now you have the opportunity to do it and get all three games. It will run you $30 on the HD, $35 on the 4K. So, of course, you can decide for yourself if you think that it is worth it. You've seen Battletoads, you've seen Killer Instinct. You can go back and watch my original video on Sea of Thieves as well to get a full picture of all three. Get all three games. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please go ahead, leave me a like, leave me a thumbs up, leave me some comments below. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, you can go ahead and do that as well. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you could consider getting a membership. That's going to do it for this one. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care and happy gaming.